Hello, welcome ladies. It's day one of Unblocking Your Pathway to Pleasure. I'm so happy and grateful that you are here with me today. So today, the first step to unblocking your pathway to pleasure is creating a ritual of release. And why is it important to first release before we can receive? It is like that beautiful wisdom of the old tea masters. You cannot receive if your cup is already full. And depending on where you are in this life, many of the days that fill our lives are filled with other people's beliefs, other people's agendas, and other people's emotions. And unbeknownst to us, we actually grow from children to adult, compiling and compounding these belief systems and thought patterns from our parents, from our community, from the school, from the media. And these compounded beliefs and patterns actually create the stuckness and create resistance and also create false perceptions of what our ability to experience and to express pleasure is. So in order for you to reclaim the opportunity that is always available to you, the miracle of love that is always available to you, is truly beginning with releasing what no longer serves us. And so with this ritual, I will be asking you to grab out a piece of paper and a pen, or art supplies, whatever you want to just lay it all on paper for yourself so you can start to see and get these thoughts and beliefs out of your brain and onto somewhere clear and concise. And so what I'm going to invite you to do is tune into the PDF ritual reflection that I sent you and answer those questions. They will be asking you what your beliefs are and where they came from, whether they came from your parents or the media or the community. Taking an inventory of where your beliefs actually came from and checking in to see if they are true, if you believe they are true, is a really important and profound step to take in reclaiming your own sovereign voice, in reclaiming your own sovereign inner authority. And so, like I said, you want to have a piece of paper, and feel free to put on some essential oils, listen to some calming music, get yourself really comfortable in this space to release. I always like to light a candle. I feel like the energy and element of fire is really powerful in drawing focus, but also transmuting energy. And so having something burning is a really powerful way to kind of tune into that place of wanting to release. And so with your art supplies, I'm going to have you take a few deep breaths and get centered in your body. Starting to really feel the body, feel the different sensations that arise, feel if there's any numbness in the body, and from that place of connectedness, answer those questions. And then after you've answered those questions, I'm going to have you, like I said, take an inventory, take an audit of your own belief systems. And what that's going to look like is you're going to write out as many beliefs or thoughts that you are aware of, that are getting in the way, that are holding you back from experiencing pleasure, passion, or purpose. Whatever thoughts and beliefs are triggering for you are coming up and making you feel uncomfortable around your sensuality, around your spirituality, around your sexuality. These are the three areas that I would really like you to dive deep into. And if you need to segment these different areas in more depth, then by all means, please take the time to do so. But I wouldn't take more than 15 to 20 minutes with this initial ritual of just brain dumping everything that you believe is connected to your current experience of sensuality, sexuality, and spirituality. And when you've written as much as you can, to give you an example, a possible limiting belief or thought pattern that could be getting in the way of your pleasure could be, I don't feel good looking at myself in the mirror while we have sex, or I believe that having sex is sinful. I believe that expressing my sensuality makes me slutty. These are the kinds of beliefs or thought patterns that can really get in the way of us feeling safe, feeling trusting, feeling willing to show up with more authenticity. And so I support you in this process. If you need extra support, please jump in on the Facebook group. We are there constantly asking and answering different questions. I will answer them personally if you tag me. And I just want to know what's real for you. What is really coming through? And which of these beliefs are the top 10 that you would really like to focus on for the next 3 days? Focus on releasing, focus on changing, focus on shifting. Just to share a little personal story, I recently discovered that I have some limiting beliefs around accepting nourishment from others, specifically from my partner or from myself. And I realized that this is not a good pattern to have. You know, to feel supported, to feel empowered, I need to feel that I can accept and receive the love that others want to provide. And so I had to do this ritual myself a few days ago, and one of the beliefs that I identified was I am unworthy of receiving support. And so I had to write that one out, and I had to work on it, shift it. And so that has been something that I've been working on personally. So I would love to hear from you. What are your top 10 limiting beliefs? And please take the time to answer the questions in the ritual reflection. And when you have those top 10 beliefs, that's going to lead us into our next ritual tomorrow for day 2. All right? Okay, good. And yes, so what do we do with these top 10 beliefs? If you want to have a copy, have one that you will be using tomorrow for day 2, and with the original copy that you wrote, it might be a little messy, might be a little scribbly, I invite you to burn that, which is another powerful aspect of ritual, is allowing it to flow out of you, and with whatever you have expressed, take that and burn it. Burn it in a safe place. You can use the candle that you already have lit, or if you want to have another way to dispose of it. But completing that ritual with some kind of proper burial is really important. So to summarize your day 1, what you'll need to do is fill out your ritual reflection, write out and identify your list of limiting beliefs and thought patterns around sensuality and sexuality and self-care, spirituality, and then identify the top 10 that you would like to really work on releasing for the next few days. Burn them, release them, bury them, find completion in and excitement in letting them go. And with that, I wish you a beautiful time, and I can't wait to connect with you tomorrow. Aloha.